Hello everyone, welcome back to the news presentation. I am here, Sarah Mahdi. And today is our 11th December and we have a very interesting news from the source is the Daily Star's e-papers. And now, which I'm gonna present in front of you all. So to get these types of news, stay here. So don't delay, let's present. Our first news is here, which you can see. This is our first news, and let's see what is that. That is scheduled for twin votes this evening. And yeah, where the twin votes this evening, they wanted to say here, and mainly that this is something about the elections, about the votes. And let's read something. The election commission will unveil a schedule of this evening for the country's first ever twin polls at the national election, and the July 3rd referendum to be held on the same day in the mid-February. And mainly this is called the twin votes and the twin plays, maybe something like this. They wanted to say. And by the way, we will go to our next one, which we can see. And what is this actually? That is a blockade by a mobile phone trader in the employed Tashanagan hotel in Stockton created sort of the gridlocks and speed across the city yesterday, even causing immense suffering to the commuter after the office hours. The demonstration posted against the government's decision to deactivate the other organized handsets related to the story on B1. And mainly we can see the fire is here. Mainly this is about mainly for the phone traders. There was the phone traders, which we can see, and then also the handsets or something like the unauthorized handsets, the fully or something like this, which you can see here. And now we will go to the Asif Mahfouz Quiet Advisory Council. Resignation to take effect on poll schedule is announced. And here really another resignation maybe should be like this. And this is about the same thing, election or polls like this, which you can see the full things under this headline is here. And one more thing I can see still, that is NCP unveil 125 candidates, 15 women among them, and mainly you can see the member or the candidates they say it here. By the way, you can see the full candidate. The National Citizen Party yesterday announced nominees in 125 constitutions, and the polls in the top leader against the rival from BNP and the Jamaat Islam is a key target seized in the upcoming national election. And yeah, the full more thing you can view in this place. And now other things, just only an ad, which you can see the right of me. And by the way, we will go to our next page to get the more news. And yeah, our first thing is here. And here the same problem is coming. Actually, the text and the pictures are not coming together. That's why you can see the first picture and then another picture. And let's read the text here too. And this is mainly the LGRD advisor, the Asif Muhammad Shazib Buria, and the informations are mainly something where they handed the resignations later and in this place from this area, and this is mainly from the LGRD advisor Asif Muhammad Shazib Buya, and this is about the information advisor Mahfouz Alam handed the resignation. Here you can see notice, or yeah, this is the main thing. And another thing, that is Guriel's blow up the 85 targets and the chartogram. And here you can see some of the targets, and they made it here, and which you can see here, the full things or some pictures are here, as you can see. And the other thing we already described about now in our front page, and the full things, if you want to see the full description, so obviously those are here, which you can see here. And now we will go to our third page, and here the first one is we can see the round table speaking. There are so many speakers and something is going on. Let's read what is happening there. It's speakers the round table titled building competent learners in Bangladesh, evidence of the foundation skills at the of children at the Daily Star Center yesterday. The Daily Star and the Institute of the Information Development organized the event. And here, this is mainly the event, the title, the building the competent learners in Bangladesh. And you know, there are so many lacks of learnings in the Bangladesh. Of course, there are so many children need to learn more things, and mainly this is one of the part of this they organized here, and this is organized by the Daily Stars and Institute of Informatics and Development part, and yeah, they organized this event, and this is of course a beautiful thing. And another thing, we still lack space for right for flourish. Sultana Kamal discussion marking Human Rights Day, and in the Human Rights Day, he said about more things, or mainly this we are still lack. There are so many lack. He said mainly she said there are so many lack still. Mainly they need to cover. Here, high enrollment, low earning gains. Speakers tell Star IID discussion. In this discussion, mainly in the daily discussion, they said about this, and some of the recommendations they also mainly describe about. And let's read those also. That is. Priorities teachers training and increase access to education resources, focus on improving classroom quality, then implement compromise and reform. And you know, in our Bangladesh, there is no perfect the priorities teachers training. Not all teachers are trained very perfectly, and the access of education resources, there is a very lack of access of resources, mainly educational resources, and also the focus on classroom quality. And this is all. This is one of the most thing which we need to improve. That is the classroom quality. This will be more technological, and the more things need to added in these places. And one more thing that is here. That is appearance over fair polls presence, and this again it's still the same thing about the polls and the full things you can see obviously. And now we can see a picture is here. What is a little girl is going on between the fields, and yeah, this is the paddy fields, baby. And what is that? 7-year-old Mariam carries his father lunch wrapped in a cloth over her head, as well as he talked to the paddy field where he worked. The photo was taken in the Bukhainagar area, Boishal recently. And really you can see his father maybe work in this place, and he just carried some of the lunch for him. And really this is the main thing. And then we will go to our another news, and here the first one is here, and mainly we can see some is the picture of house or a rail line. That is Railway West Zone. 58 out of the 162 stations remain closed. And here you can see one thing is we can see the Sundarpur, and mainly you can see this is the many stations already closed here. Mainly this is the one of those. Yeah, seems like this is almost is 58 station closed yet, or remain closed, or I mean remain closed. And because many stations are unusable, and also there is not so much thing no matter safety at that places, that's why mainly they closed this year. And by the way, here you can see the which has been closed and which can be remained yet, and why they closed. You can see the full of things here. And this is Tisgal College student dies 4 days after attack. And you can see some of the students died here after the attack for 4 days. And you know, mainly we saw that some of the attacks in the last days. And another thing that is here, 147 school building in Jashore declared risky. And yeah, there are so many school buildings are at risky because there is nobody, maybe some of the lacks of the instruments or to build the buildings, and that's why this is in the risk place. And obviously they need to prepare this very quickly and then very perfectly to institute for these institutions. And here you can see one of the picture of the school here, and other things which you can see in this place, all of the things are ad or something like this, or notice which you can see here, but that's not a very much important thing. And now we will go to our international news now. And in this place, first of all, we can see that is the Thai-Cambodia border clashes. That is 500,000 flee to shelters. And here you can see the border clashes. Some of the workers or some people is working here in the border area. By the way, we can see some of the points. That is, this told his 12 and Trump renews vote it intercede. And another thing is conflict expanded to 5 provinces of both countries, and then Thailand says third party shouldn't entire talks. And mainly you can see they say that not any types of third party should come in this place or should to come to talk about this mainly. And what we can see more, there is one more thing only left here, because there is not so many things in this place, and this is the Pakistan ruling party PTI trade flash verbs. And here mainly something about PTI or some clashes going on, and here you can see the war of wars between the members of the Pakistan's ruling PMLN and then PTI continued yesterday, and mainly some of the word about something is going on there. That's why they said about it. And what some more things we can see still, that is we always saw this, and then one thing that is, you can see People Republic of Bangladesh also here. By the way, you can see this in this from this place. And now we'll go to our sports news. Finally, now we are in our sports news, and our first one is just a test. We can see this is coming here. By the way, by scrolling down, and we can see what we can more. If you don't play, people forget you. So some of the talks from we can see him, and what is there? An injury during the NCL T20 nearly ended Munkidul Islam Mugdho's entire the domestic season, but the pacer is not only the part of the way the back to the field to also play a provincial role of the Rangpur division title, won the Red Ball NCL, finishing as the second highest wicket taker with the 29 scores for the 4 matches, and he was just the player of the tournament. And in the conversation with the Delhi Stars, Shamsul Arfin Khan, and here you can see the conversation is here. If you want to see, this is here the full conversations which you can see. By the way, mainly he faced an injury and then he didn't come in the field, and that's why he said here, if you don't play, so people can be forget you. So mainly he told, and mainly finally he came again. And then we can see another thing, that is, can BHF build on World Cup spark? And mainly this looks like some of the players of Bangladeshi hockey team, and yeah, so seems like that. And really that can they spark on this World Cup? Yeah, they say this one. And one more thing we can see, that is about the football league, that is Liverpool Shaisha Sans Salah crowned Barco's unlikely hero, and he was an unlikely hero. And the full things you can see what they happened in this place, the bottom of that. And then we can see one more thing, that is yeah, came finally. That is rare gifts that keeps on giving. And here are some of the rare gifts they given. Mainly you saw some days ago there was a mainly the tournament is going on, not a fully tournament series going on between India and South Africa, and mainly in this place they did something better. That's why you can see this is here, and to know about this you can view and you can read these and then to know. By the way, that is it for our today's news. I hope you will get day by day news very soon. To get this, of course, stay with us, subscribe our channel and follow our page. So that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this very much. So, Allah Hafiz.